Now to conserve water, what many of the people have done is they done the water management system. Now how the water is managed or how the water is conserved by different processes. Now let's understand that. So the most important one is rainwater harvesting. Now what is done here is the rainwater is stored properly. How it is stored properly? Now on the roofs, what people do is they do the water management by the rainwater harvesting plant, by building the rainwater harvesting plant in their houses or in their buildings itself. In this, what happens? The roofs, the water, the rainwater that is collected on the roofs, once it falls on the roof, the roofs are connected by the tubes. Like rainwater is falling. Now these roofs are connected with the pipes to a well-like structure which is dig inside the land. Now whatever rainwater is collected on the roofs, it goes down and stored here for the further use. Now that is how the rainwater is harvested, or we can say that stored or conserved by this process. Many of the people or many of the buildings like people or societies do this so that more amount of water can they get for their useful activities. So that is how rainwater is harvested. The roofs are connected with the pipes. Now these pipes are connected to the well-like structures which are dug down into the ground, and all the water which is stored collected on the roofs, it get collected into these wells, and these wells are further connected with the pipes into the buildings itself, where they can be used inside the homes. With the taps, like the water with like motors are fitted into this so that the water can be taken out from that into the houses and can be used for the further activities. So that is how the rainwater is harvested and used for and kept for the further use. The second thing is boweries. Now what are boweries? These are the structures. Now see in the image, you can clearly get the idea what are boweries exactly. Now the people, like the ancient people has used these a lot to store the rainwater. But nowadays what is happening, because there is less rainfall, these are not used properly. But there are certain places where this boundary use is getting again in coming into form again and again. Now what happens here, the rainwater is collected in these, and the water from this is used by the people which are living in the areas near to this. So this is the second system, or we can say that second type of water management system. The next one, which is our drip irrigation. So this is the method basically used by the farmers so that there is a very less amount of water be wasted in the crop grounds or crop fields. Now what is done in this is basically here what happens, it is a technique in which there is a plant. Now the pipes are connected in the ground itself, and the water drop by drop is dropped near to the roots. Like there are roots, the water from the pipes drop by drop goes to the roots, and so that the less amount of water can be taken by the plant, or we can say that the less amount of water is wasted during the irrigation process. Now what is irrigation? That is watering of crop fields is irrigation. How it is done? In this is by drip. Now what is the meaning of drip here is drop. That is drop by drop, the water is dropped near to the roots so that the plants or the crop which is there can take the water, and there is less wastage of water is done. And by this, the farmers again what they can do is they are using or protecting, or we can say that conserving the water by this activity.